Tonight's webinar. This is Kathy Hillman. I'm an independent distributor for Everlast Energy, calling all the way from Baltimore, Maryland. I'd like to welcome everyone to tonight's webinar. Really excited about tonight's webinar. We've got our VP of Sales, Dan Weinhofer, who's going to be sharing with us the newest version of the Everlast Energy business presentation. I think you guys are going to really like it. We're really tweaking it every day and every week to make it better and better to eventually get out to you to take out to the market. But and plus you'll be hearing from some people who have had success with Everlast Energy products as well. So we're always looking for people sharing their success stories. So if you are one of those who is itching to share your story of your success with one of the products, if you would please email Dan straight, and that's Dan Weinhofer at Gmail. We'll make sure that we get in the chat box all the websites and links for you for your convenience. I see we've got a few new faces amongst us tonight. I especially wanted to recognize all the new ones and welcome you direct. And I also see we have most of our leaders as well, and I want to congratulate you on setting an example in being what a leader is, and that's leading your team by examples. But we'll be starting right at 1:30. I'd like to do a little bit of notes to you. If you have not, if you don't have a pen and paper in front of you, go ahead and take this minute to grab that real quick. That way you can take down any notes of some of this great information you're going to be receiving. I also want to make sure if you haven't registered for our spring events, May 13th and May 14th, Salt Lake City, very exciting, going to be there. And also the following weekend after that, May 20th and May 21st in Houston, Texas. I'm really excited to go out to Texas. There's quite a few of you guys that I haven't met yet. I'm very excited to see you guys. Also, for the first 100 people who register for these events, we are going to put your name in a drawing for that famous tablet that you guys keep hearing about. That's over a $600 value, but you have to be at the event to be qualified. So, also we got a lot of places out there. We've got. I want you to join us on Facebook. We're creating a connection on the INNERgy connection. That's where we're encouraging you to share your stories. I've seen some questions on there. I've seen some other distributors jumping on there, as well as Lauren, answering questions. And that is a great place for a community to grow and share great information. And also the INNERgy site, which is where you're going to get our latest corporate information. But anyway, we're getting started here in a minute. Again, my name's Kathy Hillman, all the way in Baltimore, Maryland. You'll hear of us all over the place. And I want to welcome everyone again for joining us. And if you are interested in sharing your product story, please get in touch with us. We would love, love, love when we hear all the success stories. So, well, without further ado, I would like to introduce our presenter tonight. This gentleman has 15 years of network marketing in the industry. He has built several large organizations in network marketing. He has owned 2 national franchises. Help me welcome, all the way from Ocean Springs, Mississippi, our very own Everlast Energy VP of Sales, Dan Weinhofer.
Kathy, thank you so much for that warm introduction. And I want to also welcome everybody to our business presentation tonight, where we're going to share some exciting information with you guys about our company, Everlast Energy. As many of you know, we've been working hard. I want to recognize a couple people that have really put forth taking our old presentation to the next level. I know we have a gentleman, you probably will not hear from him on the call tonight, Peter Jorgensen. I know Peter spent hours and hours researching and really taking this presentation to the next level. I want to thank Peter, as well as Doug Schooley from Salt Lake City, Joe Sweeney, the Pettys, Gordon, Sherry, as well as Kathy, who you've heard from, and Mary Kay down in Miami, as well as Stan, her husband. We have spent hours putting this together. I believe that we truly have a business presentation that's going to rival us right up there with some of the billion-dollar network marketing companies, which is exactly where we're going with Everlast Energy. So without further ado, I'm going to get into the business presentation. If my computer starts, as always, I have problems getting to that first slide. I don't know what the challenge is always. At Everlast Energy, we're not just another company. We're a whole body health company, a company with 4 distinct product lines, and we are committed to nurturing and balancing the body naturally from the inside out as well as the outside in. At Everlast Energy, we market incredible products which continue to provide incredible results. However, our products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease or illness. It is also possible for an individual to become an Everlast Energy distributor and generate an additional stream of income. However, it is also possible for an individual to join and not generating any income at all. At Everlast Energy, we make no income guarantees. The only guarantee that I'm going to make for you tonight here on this webinar is I'm going to guarantee that if you join Everlast and you do nothing, you will make nothing. We have 4, as I said, 4 different distinct product lines. Each one could represent its own company. We have the right management looking for the right people to help us take our company forward. We have marketing methods that will fit into your lifestyle in your everyday life. We have something for everyone in our compensation program. We have income at all different levels depending on how hard you want to work. We have great choices for you to get started for, the best option for you and your family. And then the timing. We also offer the power of being first. So my question to you is, would you offer relief if you could? Everyone needs relief from some common struggles that are facing people today. Did you realize that 1 out of 3 Americans don't get a good night's rest? 1 out of 5 people suffer from anxiety. 1 out of 3 people suffer from some sort of chronic pain or arthritis. And 1 out of 6 suffer from some allergies, some sort of allergies. 9 out of 10, and this one's very alarming, 9 out of 10 Americans suffer from not enough money at the end of the month. Today we're experiencing record home foreclosures. We're experiencing established businesses that have been with us forever are going out of business. The traditional mom and pop, the brick and mortar businesses, many of them are going out of town. Retirement accounts are being slashed in half. Your 401ks now, if you're lucky, a 201k at best. And then we have the highest unemployment with low pay because there's so many jobs. The employers that are left don't have to pay as much. Again, would you offer relief if you could? Zig Ziglar was famous for saying, the way that you can get anything you want out of life is to help as many other people get what they want out of life. So what is it that people want? What is it that you want out of life? What is it that other people want out of life? Is it a college savings account for your children? Is it a nicer home? Vacations? Financial freedom? What if you could help? What if you could help those people? Would you? At Everlast Energy, we have incredible products, just like everyone else. But we also have products like no one else has, and that's critical. And then more importantly than that, we have products with what I call the wow factor, but without the traditional sticker shock of network marketing. As Kathy said when she introduced me, I've been in this industry for 15 years. I've seen a lot of great products out there, but a lot of those products take days, weeks, even months before you start to feel the effect. There's one very successful company that comes to mind that their distributors will tell you, you need to be on the product for 3 weeks before you'll feel the effect. People don't want to wait 3 weeks. That's why the microwave oven was created, because people couldn't wait an hour for dinner. They needed it done in 5 minutes, so the microwave was created. Our products, we have that wow factor. Imagine being able to put a disc on someone, and within minutes, sometimes an hour, they'll feel relief. That day, they'll experience more energy. That night, they'll experience a better night's sleep. And again, it's without the traditional network marketing sticker shock. So what are some of our products? We have an incredible skincare line and makeup line. Our makeup line is fortified with 20-plus amino acids that just don't accent your beauty. They nurture and nourish the skin. Concealers to cover your imperfections. Foundations working even with oily skin or in humid areas. Blushes to bring a radiant glow. easy blending eyeshadows, bronzers to give you that natural look, finishing veils that won't clog your pores, and face masks to revitalize your skin. And one of the favorites of many of the Everlast women is our replenishing gold serum. I actually even use it as aftershave to reduce razor burn. The cool thing about our gold serum is you're not going to have to pay $160 at the cosmetic counter at Macy's or Dillard's. You're not going to have to pay $100 online. And our suggested retail price is only $60. Before I go any further, I want you to hear from one of Everlast's ladies, and I want her to share with you her story about how much her and her family love the gold serum. All the way from Miami, Florida, please help me welcome Mary Kay Chapman.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for allowing me to share my testimony with you tonight. I personally have been someone that has paid about $125 for a moisturizer with gold flecks in it, and I wasn't even aware of all of the healing properties that gold has, but I personally use this product every day, twice a day. I no longer have to wear makeup. My skin looks great. My husband uses this product. The one in our family, though, that loves it the most happens to be our 15-year-old daughter, who, prior to being introduced to Everlast INNERgy, had severe acne problems. We'd spent thousands of dollars getting her into dermatologists, trying different types of products, and Lauren introduced us to the mister in combination with the sandalwood soap and then the gold serum, and she probably does that twice a day, and I can honestly say her face is about 90% clear. So there's no one that I've spoken to that hasn't tried this and loved it. We're so excited about the miniatures coming in so we can give them away as samples or even sell them, you know, at a reduced rate so someone can try it for 2 or 3 nights. So I want to thank you for having me on the call tonight, Dan.
Mary Kay, thank you so much for coming on and sharing that story. It's always great to hear people talk so passionately about our products. At Everlast INNERgy, we also have another incredible product. It has positive ions in it, also known as free radicals, and they're generated by man in abundance. Here are just a couple ways that they're generated: from computers, from cars, from cell phones, from air conditioning, power lines, being in a city, televisions. They're just constantly being generated by man. Positive ions hoard electrons and therefore hinder the metabolic process and cause damaged cells, resulting in low energy and poor body functions. You don't even know that your organs are getting damaged, just like you don't feel them getting well. You only feel the symptoms come and go. So we surround you with negative ions. So what are some natural negative ions? Here's a few of nature's negative ion generators: lightning storms, waves at the beach, waterfalls. Unfortunately, you're not exposed to them on an everyday basis or nearly enough throughout the day. Well, fortunately, they're in abundance in our unique and patented blend of tourmaline and Cybin ceramic powders. Negative ions are essential in sustaining and improving our health at the cellular level, and they increase and strengthen the body's immune system, improve your concentration and focus, enhance blood circulation, and improves your body's balance. They revitalize your cells and regenerate tissues. I challenge you to go out and research negative ions and find these amazing facts on the internet. They're all over, the benefits of negative ions. So how do we bring that effect to you every day, all day? Well, our bracelets and necklaces have the highest concentration of negative ion energy available and help stabilize your body's electrical balance. Athletes are using something similar for strength and balance. But unlike some of the ones you may have seen on television, they last several months. Ours, you simply place them in the sunlight and charge them every couple weeks, some people every day, some people every other week, some people once a month. And our bracelets and necklaces last 70 years, not 70 days. And you can also create your own designs and sell them. I'd like to turn this call over right now to a gentleman that I've gotten to know better and better. Every time I talk to him, I'm amazed. He's going to share a story about the negative ion technology all the way from Houston, Texas. Please help me welcome Dr. Gene Blaskingame to the call. Dr. Jean, are you with us tonight?
You're on.
Okay, can you hear me now? All right, they had me muted. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you, Dan. All right, if you can hear me now, I got two real quick short stories about the negative ions. You know, our bodies are faced with free radicals every day, and the negative ions, they will help take care of that free radical activity going on. I mentioned a lady that it helped improve her blood circulation. Well, she called me the next day because she had an unusual story to tell me. She said that when she got home and it was time for bed, she went to bed wearing her new adjustable bracelet around her ankle. And she has two cats. One cat sleeps on the bed with her right by her pillow, right by her head, and the other cat won't get on her bed at all. Well, as a result of all of this, she wakes up in the morning and she can't move her legs, and both cats are laying on her legs right where the bracelet is. Well, she didn't think anything about it. She kicked them off, got out of bed, got up, went to the kitchen and sat down with something hot to drink. And while she was sitting there in the chair, both of the cats got right, one on one side of her bracelet, one on the other side of the bracelet on her ankle, and she couldn't hardly even walk through the house because of the animals sensing the positive energy. And just yesterday, I received a call from an Elvis impersonator that I work with. He had flushed out his radiator over the weekend, and in the process, he twisted his knee, and it had swollen up 2 to 3 times its normal size, and he could not even walk. He took one of the necklaces that we have, and he wrapped it around his knee, slept with it, woke up the next morning, the knee was completely normal, and he was able to function all day long. He had to call tell me that because he was so excited that he personally had a testimony, and he is now an Everlast distributor. And it's not these are healing the body or anything, it's giving the body what it needs to heal. As it neutralizes free radicals and these negative ions, they are opening up our arteries, and that allows for more oxygen to be distributed through the body, and it also allows for more nutrients to get to that area of the body so the body can heal itself. So this is what we have to offer somebody, is something that they can offer others that will help their body to do what it needs to do. Thank you, Dan.
Dr. Jean, thank you for sharing that. As always, you're a wealth of information. I learn something new every time we get on the phone, whether it's on a webinar or whether I just have a conversation with you. Thank you for sharing those wonderful stories with us. Some of the other products, we all know that we need to drink plenty of water. We have another great product line, but it's not just water filtration. It's perfectly balanced water. Think about this. The body's made up of 60% water. And your brain is actually 70% water. Well, our water systems, they reduce the water cluster size, which makes it better for absorption into the body. But not only that, they help adjust your water's alkalinity to the proper pH balance, which is incredibly important. Our water systems also charged with negative ions to help flush your body from toxins. And then they increase oxygenation of the water. We also have some incredible mists. You heard Mary Kay talk about our incredible ion water misters, and we have incredible water sticks. Ancient acupuncture tunes your natural frequencies and brings the body into harmony. Energy flows through your organs in harmony, results in optimal health. Acupuncture gives you that result. Maybe not necessarily the desired method. I mean, let's take a look at those pictures. Who wants to have acupuncture done? But we all want our body in harmony. Well, we take that ancient acupuncture to the 21st century by bringing it into 21st century technology and what we call needleless acupuncture. You simply place a dime-sized holographic disc on your body, and it brings your body back into harmony. At $40 for a box of pain discs, you can have weeks of relief with no side effects and no drugs. They're non-transdermal, which means absolutely no drugs or chemicals ever enter your body. What are some of these? These are those wow products that I was talking about. We have a sleep disc, which helps put your body into that deep REM sleep, giving your body a better night's rest. We have mood discs, which is going to help relief from anxiety and give you a more enjoyable day. And then we have energy and endurance. Stay focused and on task with endurance to complete your day. Those are just 3 of the 11 products we have. We have an allergy disc, relief from sneezing, runny nose, and itching eyes. We have immune discs. I mean, come on, let's face it. Illnesses are going around work and offices and schools all the time. And then we have Venus and Vigor discs for deeper intimacy with absolutely none of the side effects you hear from some of the television commercials. What if your joints were free of pain? What would you do? Would you walk more? Would you engage in running or bicycling? Well, we also have INNERgy Plus discs, which will help give you that extra drive to partake in some of those activities. And then if for some reason you get a little sore and have a little pain and discomfort the next day, we have a pain disc which will help with your body's recovery. And then we all know that we need to eat right, but how many people do? How many people are at their ideal weight? Well, the last disc we have is the ideal weight, which will help curb your cravings. Right now, I'd like to send this call out to another good friend of mine, a gentleman that I met several months ago when I first got started with Everlast Energy, a guy that's becoming a very, very good friend of mine all the way from Phoenix, Arizona. I talked to him just a short while ago. He was telling me about an incredible story he had with his son. Phoenix, Arizona. Please help me welcome Mr. Bob Galley.
Hey, Dan. Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for having me on the call tonight. I've been so excited about our Everlast Energy products for really the last couple of years. And in just the last couple of days, I had an opportunity to mix an older product, one that we came out with quite a long time ago, along with my favorite product, and along with the second to the last product that you just talked about, and those are the pain discs. I have a son who's very, very athletic and very energetic, and he does a lot of things. The other day, late last week, I picked him up from wrestling practice, and he came out of wrestling practice limping really badly on one of his legs. And I said, son, what happened? And he said, well, Dad, he said, in school today, in PE, I slid after he was trying to attain some goal. He said he slid into this goal, and he caught his leg, and it created a real difficulty about 3/4 of the way down from his knee, closer to his ankle. And he said, I just heard something sounded like it ripped in there, but in any case, I'm in trouble. He said, I went to the wrestling practice, and it's a good thing I'm captain because I couldn't even do anything. It really hurts. I said, well, now I'm taking you to wrestling practice. What are we going to do? Excuse me, now I'm taking you to Taekwondo. What are we going to do? He said, I don't know. I said, I got an idea. So we stopped at home. I cleaned off his leg with super misting spray down between his ankle and up about 3 inches from his ankle on the muscle. And I took out 2 of our pain discs. I placed the micro dots on the bottom of those pain discs. And in this case, I put them, I said, son, tell me where the top of this pain begins and where the bottom ends. He told me as he put his 2 fingers in a place where it's about 3 or 4 inches between them. So I placed one of those pain discs 3 inches up and one of those pain discs 3 inches down, and we had that covered. Now I took one of the first products that we became associated with Everlast Energy, and a lot of people don't even know that we have these. And one is an oblong disc, or excuse me, super patch, and a power patch we call them, and another is a triangular patch. Well, I took the oblong patch, which is a little bit longer than the length of the pain that my son was having, and I put it on the skin, and then I took a self-adhesive Band-Aid, self-adhesive like bandage, and pulled that around there, and sent him in limping into Taekwondo. About 3 hours later, I picked him up from Taekwondo after he'd taught his classes and took his classes and helped teaching other classes, and he came out of Taekwondo with absolutely no limp. In fact, he had a spring in his step, and he said, Dad, I want to show you how I can now do a wall backflip. He took this leg, He didn't even say a word. I didn't say anything. My mouth just dropped. He took this leg, put it up on the wall, did a wall backflip, stuck it, landed, on both of his feet. He came to the car, and I said, "What about your leg?" He said, "Yeah, I got to tell you, in about 25 minutes from when we put this thing on, it went from about a 10 to about a 1." And he said, "I haven't had a bit of trouble with it ever since. That's why I showed you, I wanted to show you that wall backflip." And I'll tell you what, um, I was amazed. And I have seen our products for the last couple of years work absolute miracles on so many people. Well, that night, he doesn't have any trouble sleeping, and he sleeps like he sleeps very, very soundly. But I know that sleep is one of the most healing portions, one of the most healing things we can do with our body, and that our body does for us when we are in deep sleep, the REM kind of sleep, that rapid eye movement. That's when the body can really get after stuff. And I'll tell you what, I put a sleep disc on him. He slept his normal 8.5 hours, got up, no limp, no nothing, no pain. And that is our story for this week. Many more to follow. Thanks, Dan, so much for having me.
Bob, thanks so much for sharing that story. That's absolutely incredible. So let's talk about a good diet. So many times we hear about eating the right calories for your activity levels and the right fruits and vegetables and the great choice of leafy greens and a balanced diet of carbs, proteins, and fats. Really, let's face the facts. First of all, who actually knows what all of those are, and who knows what they are in the correct proportions, and then who has time? First of all, a lot of our soils are depleted of some of the nutrients that our bodies need. And then we're tempted by things like that sandwich there that you see, and donuts. Is that really the right diet? Well, luckily for us, we have an incredible multivitamin and mineral, as well as INNERgy 21 greens, and very, very shortly, the enzymes will be hitting our warehouse. Our nutritional line was developed by a gentleman, his name is Lee Dreyer. Lee has been formulating for products for over 35 years, and he has over 850 patents to his credit. And the cool thing about Lee is he said these are the best he's developed, because when Lee developed them, our owners, Lauren and Tim, didn't go back and say, hey, we need to make them less expensive. We need to cheapen them. So there's absolutely no second-grade fillers in our nutritional. They're exactly the way Lee developed them to be the best. Our greens have concentrated 33 times. They're quick dissolving, easy to digest with no burn. And when you open the bottle, they smell fresh. They're just absolutely incredible. So let's take a look at Everlast, the company, our profile. We're a 3-year-old company. We're not a startup. There's no chance. There's so many companies that go out of business within the first year. 95% of all companies fail within the first year. We're a 3-year-old solid company moving forward. Our offices are located in Draper, Utah. We have an incredible medical advisory board, which we'll be introducing to the field at our upcoming event that Kathy was talking about in May. We own the exclusive rights to the SIBIN, which is in those necklaces and bracelets, and our manufacturing is owned and operated in-house. Let's take a look at the management. Tim Jenkins, our founder, one of our chairmen, he's our chairman of the board. He brings that solid business-minded acumen to our company. He successfully serves as CEO and president of several businesses, and he also owns 5 of Idaho's largest RV dealerships. Lawrence Swenson, he's our founder and president and CEO. He's the creative force and visionary that gives Everlast their innovative products and proprietary formulas. And he's established business connections that allows us to provide amazing products without that traditional network sticker shock. And then there's a picture of me. I'm the vice president of sales, and I have over 15 years of experience in this industry. And we are looking for leaders. We're looking for people to step up and help us take this company to the billion-dollar company that we know it can be. We have a marketing plan. So let me ask you, do you see yourself sharing the products and the Everlast stories one-on-one, retailing some products and earning some additional income, taking a friend to an Everlast event, watching a live webcast just like this one at a neighbor's home, meeting one-to-one with an Everlast company flip chart, sharing the Everlast story and products? Word of mouth is very, very effective for these unique products. You've heard some of our people talk about the effectiveness of just putting products on people's bodies. And then, or do you see yourself as a leader with all the benefits? hosting conference calls, webinars just like this one for you and your team, establishing hotel events and teaching others your success. Leadership is discovering the path and then sharing with others how to get there. Open your home. Share the products. Make a difference in the lives of others by sharing Everlast's story and our products. Use a powerful PowerPoint presentation just like this one. Simple tools for you to use. We've got a DVD coming soon, and we have all the support that you need to build a substantial business if that's what you choose. We have a plug-and-play, tried and proven tools and marketing methods already in place. Or are you good with computers and mobile devices? Google AdWords for new customers. Harness the social media. Write blogs about energy benefits. Retail products online. One of my favorite new sayings is word of mouth. Spread your story fast. And then our compensation program. There's 8 ways that we reward our distributors. We have the career package at $7.99, and you get a $150 initial order commission if you introduce someone and they purchase the career package. And then if they introduce someone that comes in at the career package, they make that $150, and you make a $50 second level commission. And you can see there's 4 different packages to get started at. We have direct retail sales commission. Earn 100% of commission of the products that you sell. And again, it's to products without that traditional network marketing sticker shock. Then we have a community team commission. You're going to have 5 people on your first level, and then everyone else has to go underneath those 5 people, building a community. But that works synergistically with number 4, which is our unlimited width team commission, where everybody that you enroll becomes on your first level, and they work synergistically together. And then the 5th way is you get team matching bonuses. You can earn from 5 to 25% up to 5 levels deep on all the income in your group from the income that the people that you personally get started, again, down 5 levels on their community and their unlimited width team commission. The 6th way is our senior executive bonus pool. We take 5% of the commissionable volume and put it into a bonus pool, and you can earn either 1, 2, or 3 shares depending on your rank. And then 7th is CEO generational bonus. Earn 1% override of your entire organization. And then my favorite is special incentives and bonuses. I'm real big on having fun. Right now we have a trip for 2 to Hawaii. It includes airfare and hotel, 5 days, 4 nights for anybody that can hit the executive position before the end of April. There's 4 ways, as I said, to get started. Each of the 4 different ways, you get marketing materials, company literature, training, 1 year of back office, a self-replicated website. Again, the career option is our most expensive package. It's only $799. You get some of those bracelets, some of those necklaces that you heard Dr. Jean talk about, those ion bracelets, 5 adjustables. You get 60 boxes of variety discs, 33 of the discs that you heard Bob talk a little bit about. You get 3 of each of those. Misters, water sticks, some vitamins, some of the greens, some gold serum, 2 bars of soap. Actually, you get 4 bars of soap, 2 each, 4 gold face masks. If you add up all the retail value, it's over $4,800 worth of retail price. Plus, in addition, you heard Kathy talk about that tablet. Between now and the event in May, anybody that comes in and purchases this will get one of those tablets, one of those Droid 2.2 tablets, 7-inch screen, high definition, really a cool gadget. I wish I was more technologically advanced to know how to use it. The wholesale cost of this package is $25.31, and again, like I said, the introductory price of only $7.99, and it comes with 120 CV. If this is a bit much, we have the business option. Again, you're going to get some of the negative ion bracelets, some necklaces, some of the adjustable bracelets, 40 boxes of the trial discs, 22 boxes of the discs, 2 each. Again, misters, some vitamins, greens, gold serum. Total retail value $2,700. Wholesale cost only $1,400. But yet we give you the opportunity to purchase the business pack at $4.99. And then again, If that might be a little much, we have the starter option. It's coming with some of those bracelets and some necklaces, some of the discs, variety boxes, one box of each of the discs, negative ion misters. This package does not come with the water sticks or the vitamins or the greens, but it does have over $1,200 worth of retail product. Wholesale cost is only $600, but you can have it and get started with Everlast today for $249. Again, they all come with commissionable volume, which makes you active from day one, active and eligible to earn every stream of income that we have. We also offer an introduction package. It comes with a couple bracelets and a couple necklaces. It comes with 8 boxes of variety and one of the negative ion misters. Total retail value is over $400. The wholesale cost is $200, and it's only $99 to get started. The question that I have for you here is, or the point that I want to make out here is that there's no commissionable volume. So with no commissionable volume, the only stream of income that you're eligible for with this package is the retail commissions. So the last thing I want to share with you is the power of being first. And I want you to think about some of the brands that you see up there. Band-Aid. We all use the term Band-Aid, but did you know that Band-Aid is actually Johnson & Johnson's brand? They were the first to market the Band-Aid, but yet you go to Walmart or your grocery store or a pharmacy and there's a lot of adhesive bandages to choose from, but yet we all talk about Band-Aid. Apple Computer, they were the first to introduce and bring out the mouse. Xerox. A lot of times when I was growing up, my dad would say, hey, go get a Xerox copy of this. Just because Xerox was the first to market. They were the ones to bring out. And my all-time favorite is Coca-Cola. How many times you say, hey, give me a Coke? And there's a lot of different Cokes or a lot of different colas, but we're all familiar with Coca-Cola being the first to market. Being first to market with an innovative product provides a lasting legacy of financial rewards for generations. The only question that remains is, will you be first to your market? If what you've seen tonight makes sense, get started with us. Get back to the person that invited you on this webinar and get started with us. Start sharing our wonderful product line. Start improving the quality of the health of your family and friends. And if you have questions, get them answered so you can make an informed decision of whether Everlast Energy is right for you and your family. I want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. I want to thank all the folks that shared some product testimonials with us, and I will see you on the next webinar. Please join us on Thursday night at the same time, where Peter Jorgensen, the gentleman that put so much time and effort into this, he will be doing the business presentation, and you'll hear from 3 new people on product testimonials. Until next time, make it a great evening and have a wonderful day tomorrow. Thank you for joining us.